Hello, everybody, and welcome to Echoes of History, where lost voices of the past finally get to speak. Imagine standing on the edge of the Nile over 4,000 years ago. The air is thick with dust. Soldiers march in precise formations, their chariots glinting under the sun. But their greatest advantage is not their courage. It is the tools they carry. Tools that could carve mountains, shape stones heavier than elephants, and pierce the armor of any enemy. Tonight, we uncover the hidden technology that made Egypt a superpower, and the tools that won wars history forgot. Before armies could march, Egypt had to rise, and behind every pyramid, temple, and monument were tools so advanced they seem impossible even today. Copper and bronze chisels, carving granite and limestone, dolerite pounding stones, breaking massive blocks, wooden levers and ramps, moving stones of 50-plus tons, rope and pulley systems, unseen forces that moved the impossible, measuring tools, plumb lines, leveling rods, early geometry, suspenseful hook. Every stone in the pyramids bears a secret, a tool, a technique, a method lost to time. Imagine holding a 2-ton block in place with nothing but wooden levers, ropes, and ingenuity. The Nile carries the stone, but the tools make it obey. Tools weren't just for building, they were for killing, defending, and surviving. Chariots, speed, plus mobility, plus strategic advantage. Composite bows, piercing armor from 150 meters, swords and daggers crafted with bronze precision, spears, javelins, and throwing tools, battlefield control, shields and armor, early metallurgy techniques, siege tools, battering rams, stone-throwing machines. When the Hyksos invaded, it wasn't just their numbers that terrified Egypt, it was their tools of war. And the Egyptians had to innovate faster, smarter, and deadlier. Feel the tension as an Egyptian soldier tests his bow. One arrow, one strike, can change the fate of a city. Wars are remembered for kings, but they are won by tools and tactics. Example, Hyksos invasion, Egyptian adaptation of chariots, Pharaoh Amos I versus Hyksos, underground tunnels and ambush tools, siege warfare, moving massive stones to block enemy paths, ancient logistics, rope, sledges, and river transport to supply armies. A single miscalculation, a broken tool, or a snapped rope could mean annihilation. The line between victory and extinction was thinner than the copper wire of their bows. Imagine being a soldier, feeling the weight of armor, the pull of a chariot rein, the tension of a bowstring, and knowing the fate of a kingdom depends on your hands, your tools, your skill. And yet, so much is lost. The tools that carved the pyramids, forged weapons that shaped wars, and built an empire, most are gone. Only traces remain in stone, dust, and hieroglyphs. Tools buried, reused, or vanished over millennia, lost engineering secrets of war machines, emotional close. History remembers kings and pharaohs, but not the hands that held the tools, the minds that crafted them, the ingenuity that turned survival into triumph. These whispers of ancient technology still linger in the desert wind, waiting for us to understand. Thank you for spending this time with the tools and technology that shaped Egypt. If even a whisper of its genius touched you tonight, please like, subscribe to Echoes of History, and ring the bell. Some voices deserve to be heard before the desert takes them forever. Good night.